Hi everyone, and welcome back to our second lesson of Module 3. This lesson is going to be on support and preventing cyberbullying. At the conclusion of our first lesson, we assigned a TED Talk video on YouTube, as well as some questions for you guys to think about while watching the video. We hoped you enjoyed learning more about cyberbullying, and we hope that you kind of took some things away from that video. During this lesson of our module, you're going to learn more about cyberbullying and more of the support and prevention side of it. So we encourage you to continue to reference those questions throughout this lesson if you have any more questions, and we will continue. So this is a copy of the resources from our first lesson. It's just the CMS School District Direct Link for Cyberbullying, how to report it and resources to deal with it on a school level. We then have the nationwide direct link on how to report cyberbullying. And then we have the link on the prevention laws and interesting facts about cyberbullying to create a conversation between you and your student.
All right, next we have the What Would You Do activity. This is going to be 3 simulations, and within these simulations we will have a background to read, which will give us the background of the situation, who is involved, and what is possibly happening. And then we will assess the situation, and then we'll go and you will answer the questions on your own. There is a warning though. These simulations included examples of harsh treatment, cyberbullying, and sexual assault. This content is disturbing, so I encourage everyone to prepare themselves emotionally before proceeding. If you believe that the simulations will be traumatizing for you, then you may choose to forego it. If you choose to forego this simulation, then there are 3 of these, so you can just fast forward until the simulations are over and continue throughout the module there. Or you can pause throughout these simulations to take your time and just go at your own pace. So for our first simulation, here is our background. Christy receives a text from an unknown person. He threatens to send pictures of her to the world. Here are the texts. To the right, we have an iPhone with a text message thread with an unknown ID and Christy in the blue text bubbles. So from the unknown ID, we have the text, "Hey, Christy." Christy responds with, "Who is this?" The unknown ID says, hey, if you don't answer me, I'll share those pictures of you to the world." Christy responds with, "Please leave me alone." The unknown ID responds with, "I knew you would answer. Hello, hey." Here are the questions. As Christy's parent, what would you do if Christy came up to you with her phone and showed you the text? What resources would you contact? What safety procedures would you take? Please pause this video to answer these questions on your own before moving on to simulation 2. Next, we have simulation 2. Here is the background. Joe has come across a website called Rate Students 1 to 10 and finds comments about himself on there. Anonymous users are rating Joe on a scale from 1 to 10 on his appearance, popularity, and more. Here are some of the comments. So here you can see on the website, it says www.ratestudents1to10.com. Here we have the person, Joe Smith. The scale shows he is rated as a 2, which is quote unquote loser. The comments include, Joe smells like a dirty armpit. Joe is still a virgin. He's just ew. Joe looks like a homeless man. He is not anyone's type. Joe is so stupid, he makes all C's. Pretty sure he was a mistake. No girl wanted to go to homecoming with him. He is a little awkward. Joe's just plain old stupid. As Joe's parent, if you saw these messages on his phone, how would you handle this situation? What resources should you reach out to? How is this a form of cyberbullying and why? Please pause this video now to review these questions and answer them on your own.
This is our last simulation for this interactive activity. So we have Karen Kate's phone right here, and we see that there are text messages going back and forth. So we see it says, Lauren was seen talking with Karen's boyfriend about a project they are working on together. Karen is overly protective of her boyfriend and was spreading false rumors about Lauren. Lauren wanted to do the right thing and apologize over text. Here's how it went. So it says, "Hey Karen, I just wanted to say sorry for making you so mad today. I didn't mean to overstep." Which then Karen replies, "Ugh, ew, JYKYS. You're literally so fugly. Just MYOB." These are some of the abbreviations that we went over in Module 1. So now we want you guys to reflect on these questions. As Lauren's parents, if you saw these messages on her phone, how would you handle this situation? What does JGYKYS, fugly, and MYOB stand for? What impact do the emojis have in the text? What resources could you reach out to? We encourage you to pause and reflect on these questions before moving on. So next we have a checklist, and this is something that is also copied as a worksheet within this module. This is a tool that we want to be used as a resource between you and your student to review and promote internet safety. We encourage you to go over this checklist together to encourage open communication about how you can stay safe online. So first, the first question you should interact with your child or student is, are all your social media accounts private? Making all your social media accounts private is the first step in ensuring safety online. So once your student completes this task of making all their social media accounts private, you can put a check next to that. The next question is, do you follow people that you don't know? Do you allow people to follow you that you do not know? These are the next two most important questions. Do you have people on your social media account that can pretty much see a snapshot of your life that you don't know? Are they strangers? Just as you wouldn't go up to a stranger in public and say, "Hi, this is my name and these are all my best friends and these are all pictures of me," you wouldn't want to do that on an online platform either. So once you and your student have went through their social media profiles and made sure that they are safe with their followers and who they are following, you can put check marks next to these boxes. The next is, do you keep personal information like your birthdays and addresses, phone numbers, and emails out of your bios? This is not something that you would want the public to see. This is not something that you want everyone knowing. In the simulations, we saw that there was unknown numbers, so someone got a phone number without having a contact. So we want to make sure that we're keeping all of our personal information private. If they are doing so, you can put a check mark next to that line. All pictures posted are appropriate. This is another big thing that we're seeing right now with our society. We want to make sure that we're encouraging children and students that the pictures that they are posting are going to be with them through their digital footprint from the time that they are the age now to the time that they grow up. When they're looking at colleges and future employers, these pictures are going to be around with them. So they want to make sure that they're posting something that they would not be embarrassed to have their name on 10 years from now. Also, that goes into understanding that what you post online cannot ever be taken down. That goes into your digital footprint. Do you know who to tell if something inappropriate was posted online? And if you see someone being cyberbullied, you know who to tell. If your child knows that they can go to you if they see an incident like this online, they can go to their teacher, they can go to their principal. If your child knows the correct precautions to take while online, then they can check these boxes off as well. So that is just the checklist for this last part of our module. We really hope that you guys found all this information to be extremely helpful. We encourage you to use the activities, to even do these activities with your students and your child. If you have any further questions, we encourage you to reference these PowerPoints and worksheets and reach out with any additional comments.
Thank you.